Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're on episode 28 here. We are pushing the boundaries of what we know about particle accelerators. Now, before we get into too much detail here, everything has been swapped over to ultra lubricant and the planet is running, and I've tried different optimized approaches to manufacturing, and it seems like this is the best one. Once you start putting down like 6 particle accelerators for the neutrons and you do 2 particle accelerators for black holes, things get a little dicey, things get a little bit messy. What I ended up having to do here was create a driller up north here in order to get enough deuterium, because we were overproducing the levidium. I mean, we're using it like crazy to make these neutrons. So we ran out of deuterium over here. Now, I did address that issue by putting the drill in, and then I created 2 exporter drones here just to get enough of it over to that other island fast enough. And then we did get all of the black holes that we needed to produce 4 diamond darks. We have an additional black hole here. Otherwise, the entire system is balanced, so it takes 3 of these to produce 1 black hole, and the black hole is being produced at the same time as needed for dark matter. So that is just straight up 3 particle accelerators for neutrons, 1 dark star, and dark matter. This is making us ultra lubricant, 5 particle accelerators. Then we have 1 over here to make another star for the star dust. But what you'll notice is you can see there's products chilling in the particle accelerators. I do have 3 automated bots, so I would think that only 2 of them are needed to fill up the levidium's shards into the packagers, but that's not the case. They just like seem to neglect this, so I've been finding that I have to take it over there myself. If there is a better way to set this up, I am curious. 2 I put directly around one of the item antennas to send it over into the packagers. The guys are just over encumbered, man. They are working beyond belief. I'm wondering if there's one of these guys I could disable here, and instead of deposit resources or grab resources, I don't know. If there's something I can deactivate here so that way he's allowed to go and be free and roam, help take items over to where they need to be deposited, great. Otherwise, I find myself just coming over here. They'll get around to it eventually, I like to think, but I'll just put it up there for the sake of saving time. Let's go ahead here and head to the new island that we just uncovered and see if we can't finish out the requirements in order to be able to send these guys back to Earth. So it requires 1 black hole. We're going to go ahead and throw that in here. Oh, the beacon is completing. Very slick. Very slick. Okay, what's the next thing we need? 10 black holes. Holy smokes. 10 black holes. Alright, so we were onto it then. We need to short ourselves out. Brutal. So we cannot be making stardust anymore. We need this to be a black hole. And we need ultra lubricant in order for these guys to run. But we don't need too much of it. So here's the thought process, right? 3 to 1, we need 2 more particle accelerators. So we need 2 of these. 1, 2. And then we are kind of, unfortunately, shorting ourselves on computers, hypercomputer modules, because we need 3 every 78 seconds. And in order to be able to do that, in order to be able to make 3 every 78 seconds, we need to go back to our computer manufacturing over here, which is making 6 every 400 seconds. So this would need to be ran on ultra lubricant. All of those on ultra lubricant would make it so that it is 16 times faster, and then we're going to need to address our battery concerns as well as all of the things that are previously in the manufacturing process. which is going to require these chips, and then these chips are going to need more of, it's literally going to need more of everything, which I just don't think is worth it right now. That's an entirely different battle to face. Going back through from scratch, super lubricant everything, it just seems like a lot. So what I'm going to do here is let this process run. We're going to run out eventually. I'll disable the super lubricant, so that means everything that we do make is going straight into black hole production. We only need 10 of them. So we've got 3. We need 2 more particle accelerators. Let's do this. Let's do this. So you're there. Actually, oh, that's funny. The island goes down right here, but nowhere else. So we'll put this right here in the middle, and then we'll take these 2 that are the black holes on either side. We're creating symmetry here, and then he takes 3. 2 and then 3. There's no good way to do this. And then we need 2 more. Probably gonna run out of super lubricant trying to make this happen, but we gotta do it this way. So 3 into 1, 3 into 1. Let's grab some more reinforced ingots here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Head back down. Oh no. It's just a little too tall. Let's switch up the design then. 1 here and 1 here. Looks a little crazy. That's okay though. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. You are going to be making neutron cores using ultra lubricant, and you are going to be using neutron cores making ultra lubricant, or sorry, using ultra lubricant. So those guys are set up to run. And I'm not loving this layout. It's a little much. So what I think I'm going to do here is drop this guy down and over 1. Set it there for now. Down. Yes. Okay, perfect. This way, the 3 neutron stars are going to be right next to their corresponding black hole production. Cool. We'll put this dark matter somewhere up in here, and then same thing right here. I'm going to put... Oh, can I shift that over 1? Please, I beg you. Yes, okay. There we go. So those are all wrapped into a nice pretty bow tie. They're working for each other. And then same thing over here. Well, shoot. As you can see, we clearly can't maintain that many of them. So we're just going to need to make 10 black holes with 1. You can't run all 6. It's too much. We can run 4. 4 of them we're able to keep. It seems like we're able to keep production. So let's dismantle these guys. I feel bad because we just lost 2 super lubricant right there. But this guy will eventually be our Stardust. You'll just be Stardust. And I'm gonna disable you. Okay. You can't really balance more than that particle accelerator wise without expanding well beyond the means of our capabilities. So I'm gonna let this thing run here. Make us dark matter. Make us our Stardust. Is paused, and then our dark matter is paused. So we're going to need to come back when we have 10 of these black holes. Oh my goodness, man. This is the grind, folks. This is the grind. We're into the late game. That's for certain. We do have 2, which is nice. But 10's a lot. 10's a lot to ask for. I'm going to take these and throw these over here. Same thing with these. Just get everything max stack. Hypercomputers are our downfall, so to say. 72 of them. Got plenty of batteries. And yeah, we're just going to let these run. The 3 of those should be able to keep up. Oh, we actually have 4. What a shame. Oh no! We needed that. I feel so bad now. We just lost a super lubricant in our Stardust. Or in one of our... Golly, geez, guys. I am all over the place in our neutron stars. So we need 4. That's a balanced system. And those are first in the production line, so I want them above the rest. It's probably the way we had it. Cool. All right. Yep. We're going to let that run. Probably just wasted a couple super lubricants right there, which was not ideal. But we do have 37 of them, so we're okay for right now. We need tactically 10 of those in order to be able to make 10 black holes. We only need 7 more, so we're good. And then once that's all running, we're just going to turn on the dark matter production, because we're going to want everything focused into creating more super lubricant for this thing to keep running on repeat. We don't need black holes for anything else in the production manufacturing facilities. What I do want to do, though, is go to our main world and head back upstairs to the big area. Ooh, we can export a couple more steel. Everything should be running really fast over here now. It shouldn't take, yeah, like now we can make more than 1 charcoal per second, and I think for steel, yeah, we're making quite a bit. Sending those off any point in time we can is really kind of sweet. We like to see that happen. Yeah, swing upstairs. Go back over to the inventor and make sure we're crafting everything that he has given us the ability to do. We can get gold, we can get jelly, so I wonder if those are like 2 really difficult things to come by. Neutron cores we're making, and black holes, particle accelerators. We're using all of that. Stardust and dark matter, ultra lubricant, ultra fertilizer, we're doing all of that. Particle accelerators are 25% faster, which is nice. And then we unlocked this new island to make dark diamonds, and we've made all the dark diamonds. So that is everything there. We are just purely waiting on black hole production. Oh, you know what we could do, though, is upgrade our property. Swing back up here real quick. We are pretty much at the end of the series here. I do want to see what happens. Oh my gosh, $12,000? $12,000. Maybe she's got better decorations for us. No better decorations. That's crazy. Not really worth spending money on these things. They don't do much, especially when we have the better rugs. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Okay, so we have slept for quite a while here. You can see we've produced quite a few resources, namely 15,000 of the Levidium. So we've made in a total almost 2,000 in bonus just from sleeping. 7 bonus cells, and then we made 2 bonus neutron stars. I was gonna wait until we hit 1 bonus on the black holes, but it takes forever, and there was a couple things I wanted to do in the meantime before the 7th black hole is made, so I think that's enough sleep for now. What I would like to do here is head north to our battery production area. I know we're making a lot of batteries and we're exporting them, and that's all fine and dandy, and it's doing a good job. But taking those batteries and actually doubling the output, so you can see 2 of these makes 3 Levidium cells. Perhaps we could put this in a packager, because what that would do if we went large on it would be to double the production capacity. I mean, that's what the megas do. And we have quite a bit of batteries here. We almost have a stack of 100. So I'm wondering, in the interest of space and being able to manufacture more of these more cost effectively, we package our batteries and yeah, that might work for us. We'll see. As for right now though, let's take a look at our black holes. We're gonna send this off. We have our 6, so we're waiting on the last one. We got some time, right? We got time to make this happen. Let's take the Levidium cells that it's about to make. Let these 2 finish up here, and then I'll break it down. We're just gonna scooch all this over here for now. Okay. Alright, you guys did a great job. You guys did a great job, and so did you. One of those cells. Fantastic stuff. Let's go here. We need... What do we need besides a packager? You are going to make 1 stack of packaged batteries. And I'm going to throw the batteries right next to it. I want to scooch all this out of the way here. Those guys there. That there, and we'll put this somewhere out of the way. Very nice. There's our 10th black hole, by the way, so that's very nice to see. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do now that we have our 10th black hole is I'm going to turn on our dark matter production again. That way we can keep making the lubricant off of any surplus. So a mega furnace needs a computer. Let's go ahead back to the main island, grab a computer. Just the one. Whoop. And then we almost were at 90, so we almost have a full Baterium stack of batteries there. Here is our mega furnace. The furnace is going to do a Levidium cell output. We'll park this guy right next to it. But once we get our additional batteries here, I'm hoping this guy restocks. You can see it's going to produce 150 now for 100 batteries. Is that any faster? Let's think about that. We were making 6 9 for 6 batteries, because it was 2 each and it was making 3, so it was 150. This is the same. This is actually the same output. I'm just trying to do some quick numbers here. I think this is the same output with a slightly faster time. I'll let it run. We'll let it run. We won't mess with it. Let's take our 10 black holes. Go swing over here. If this is telling me now we went from like 1 black hole to 10 black holes, and now it's going to want 100 black holes, we are going to do this completely off screen because there is no reason. That would just be an insane grind. Oh my goodness, we are producing a black hole, and it seems to be getting bigger, and I wonder if it needs to get even bigger. Please don't tell me 20 black holes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. So 20 is not unbearable. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would go. You know, I was expecting the absolute worst. So, go back to our main island here. We need 20 of those. We have 77 to be able to produce black holes. I'm going to actually shut off the ultra lubricant again because I think we have enough ultra lubricant to manufacture ingredients here. And we're going to go sleep. And I'm going to let the computer run, and we're going to get up to 20 black holes. And then we'll come back. Let's just cut down our stacks here. I know this guy's delivering 1 at a time to these guys, which is great. But we only need 1 in reserve, and I wish there was a way to like actually limit the amount that get put in here just to a stack. It's not hard to go back to our 3 islands and just grab them real quick, so no harm. But that way then I can just keep these fueled up here. You can see we're making a package of batteries here. Now that we have so many, I think we're safe to do it this way. And what's also interesting to note is that we are not necessarily using both of these. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to do it. Maybe that's because we were sleeping and we got the benefits from the bonus. But yeah, this is nice. The way that we have this island set up is nice. We are going to have to figure out the supercomputer problem. Because that is what is holding us back in terms of production. Nothing is actually stopped, and we have more than enough of these quantum computers to continue to manufacture everything that we need. Oh, I didn't even realize that neutron core was turned off. That should not be the case. We can actually produce a little bit faster than we claim we were. But as you can see, we don't really have any of these packaged Levidiums available. There we go. So that one's up and running. This one's about to finish running, but he doesn't have anything queued. And this one's just getting queued. So it really is the packaged Levidium process, which we are doing as many as you can, as fast as you possibly can. I have not seen any more than 4 run before. And so each one of these is responsible for putting 10 into the 4 that we do have. It's an optimized process. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and rest, and we're going to sleep until we get 20. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Or, I can crop this episode, and in the next one we'll do the 20 black holes. That way I don't have to keep this whole thing recording while we're doing it. It's a grind. I mean, it's a challenge, no doubt. But it's a challenge we're here for. We'll go ahead and send up a couple more steals before we leave, and in the next video we're gonna work towards 20 black holes. I'm gonna title this one 10 black holes, and the next one 20 black holes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll see you in the next one, folks. Peace.